Hi everyone, it is Billy Joe at ShamanicSHE. I wanted to jump on and share another little special thing with you. As always, I have said that what I learn and enjoy and take in as something that is meaningful to me, I will then in turn share with you so that you too can look it up, read it, take it in, own it for yourself, and share with others as you so feel. But today I was reminded, actually in a meditation, about Ubuntu. It is a word used in Africa, and if you all remember Desmond Tutu, I might be aging myself here, but Desmond Tutu, an archbishop back in the day, I believe way back in the 60s and 70s he even started, but was big with, at that time, for me being a child, working through apartheid and all different types of different ways to help his country, his environment. A magnificent, incredible man who I believe has since passed, but one that you could look up yourself and read about and learn about, of the incredible work that he left humanity. And to me was a very, I would say now, looking back, profound influence on me, and I think part of who I became, why I love people, why I love humanity, why I am so enthralled with being aware of how humanity is and how we are to each other. And this word Ubuntu, U-B-U-N-T-U, there's actually a book out, and it is by his granddaughter. She has written a book based on those values that she learned as a child growing up with her grandfather and in her own family. But I'm going to read a little excerpt from the beginning that is about Ubuntu, and to me is extremely important as we move through our days and our lives to keep in mind. It says, Ubuntu is a concept that, in my community, is one of the most fundamental aspects of living lives of courage, compassion, and connection. It is one that I cannot remember not knowing about. I understood from early on in my life that being known as a person with Ubuntu was one of the highest accolades one could ever receive. Almost daily, we were encouraged to show in our relationships with family, friends, and strangers alike. I have often said that the idea and practice of Ubuntu is one of Africa's greatest gifts to the world, a gift with which, unfortunately, not many in the world are familiar. The lesson of Ubuntu is best described in a proverb that is found in almost every African language, whose translation is, a person is a person through other persons. A person is a person through other persons. The fundamental meaning of the proverb is that everything we learn and experience in the world is through our relationships with other people. We are therefore called to examine our actions and our thoughts, not just for what they will achieve for us, but for how they impact on others with whom we are in contact. That, to me, is Ubuntu that I choose to have in my life, and would imagine that you all do daily in your lives for anyone who listens to these. We are who we are because of you. You are who you are because of us. It is this circle of humanity that is sort of responsive to each other because of who we are. And think about that. If we are a society that is overladen with fear and, disruption and energy that is heavy and dense and difficult to live in, that is what spreads. If we are a country, a person, a people, humanity that is loving and good and forgiving and sees yourself in the other, that is what is then sort of transferred out, the ripple effect. It's amazing to think about. I think we've heard this in many, many ways, but the fact that in Africa, this is something that they have been striving to live. Certainly those who remember it. And maybe we can start to think about that and use the word with others that we know and explain it, share it, and have that spread. Wouldn't that be incredible? So this is from Mungi, M-U-N-G-I. I guess it's Nomane. It's Ngomane is her name. So I said the granddaughter of Desmond Tutu. But I will put the link to this book also in the description so you have it if you are so interested to look for it. And it's beautiful. I mean, look at the colors that are all on here. But that's at least what it looks like. You know what it is. And it is beautiful. It's a beautiful book. It's a beautiful description of living better together the African way is what it says on the cover. That we can have translated to anywhere we are on earth. And I hope that this is something that resonates with you also, and you can carry it with you through your life as just another piece of who you are. And that would be from them to me, to you, and so it can spread. So with that, have a blessed and wonderful day. And remember, like and subscribe, leave comments. It is working. Thank you, thank you. Very happy to see that I've been able to correct that piece of it, and we'll continue to do these as often, whenever, and for things that really do make for a difference for the better in our community as humanity. With that, I say blessings and namaste.